The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
At the start of a relationship, everything feels so exciting. Discovering each other, experiencing new things. Everything is brand new. However, as time goes on and life gets busy, relationships often settle into a routine. Unfortunately, this routine can gradually dull the sparkle in the connection. That is why it is important to make time for special moments. These are what keep a relationship strong and healthy, and it is easy to do. On calculation, there are just over 10,000 minutes in a week. Taking just 90 of those minutes to focus solely on your love life can make a huge difference to its success. We invite anyone who wants to strengthen their relationship to join us for a special seminar. Let's take a step together towards a closer, happier connection. Join us next Thursday at the Love Therapy Seminar and step out of the monotonous routine at 8 p.m. at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London N4 3NX.
Looking for someone who shares your values and faith? The I Want to Know You app is here to help you find that special someone. It's an app where singles can connect, strengthen their bond with God, and build meaningful relationships. Faith-based matching. Meet people who share your beliefs and life goals. Safe and secure. Your privacy is our top priority with a community built on trust. Genuine connections. Engage in meaningful interactions with singles seeking lasting relationships. Download now. Join a community of like-minded individuals looking to build genuine, enduring connections. Take that first step towards meeting someone special today. Start your journey now. Download the I Want to Know You app and explore the possibilities.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
Very good evening and welcome to the Love Talk Show.
Where you can learn intelligent love.
Intelligent love. We are live. Yeah. 10:02 here from the studios of the Liberty Radio in FPK.
Well, so many things happened.
Wow, I believe the anniversary of the church, Chris, the third year of God in saving souls here in this country. It has been a blessing. And we want to hear from you first, from where you are watching us. I know I can see here through the chat that we have Tobias from Woolwich watching us. Yolanda from Plasto. Hortensia from Plasto also. Tobias. Tara from Plasto. Plasto is connected. We have Jack from Ipswich. Very good evening. May God bless the people from Ipswich. We have Jessica Lois from Glasgow.
Yeah, were you all here?
Were you here? Did you attend any of the service?
Wow.
How was for you, Chris? I want to know people. I'm going to show to you in the program. We are going to show to you just now some photos of this event, especially the Love School returns.
Yes.
We have some photos to show to you. We are just preparing those photos. We'll be showing to you in a moment. The photo is ready. We're going to show it to you in a moment. But Chris, I believe the experience that people had, starting from the Night of the Disciples, or even Wednesday though.
Exactly.
We had Wednesday and also after the Night of the Disciples. And then we went for the Night of Freedom, and then the Love School returns. It was
the gathering of
the nations Sunday
it's
morning.
Amazing to know how we can gather eight. How many nations was under the same?
85 nations under the same roof.
Under the same roof.
It was a blessing.
Our God.
Jessica said, I was there.
Yay.
I was there. Lorraine from Bury
I'm there
is
tomorrow,
connected as
she
well.
said too.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, come to shake my hand, say hello to me.
Yeah, say hello to us. Oh, to my wife
Yeah,
tomorrow.
all
Because
of
tomorrow
you.
is the women's night.
Yeah, tomorrow is our moment.
Yeah, it's the women's night.
Yeah.
But let's show you some photos. Look at the screen. I'll put full screen there. So we start with this strong message from the altar. Leave the photo there, Reggie. Think about that, Chris. You remember this moment?
Yes.
What Mrs. Chris was talking about. Let's see if you remember this moment.
Well, she was talking about how important it is for us ladies to let our husbands be the one
to
that
lead.
will take the lead. Yes.
Take the lead.
And allow them to be. And allow them to be. Like she even hid herself behind.
Was in that moment.
Yeah, I think I was a little bit after that.
Okay. Okay, you already told Chris. In tonight's program, we were going to talk about something very nice in a few minutes. But Giri review, yeah.
That
is
was
the
the
moment.
moment.
That is the moment my wife is talking about.
Yes.
But what about, put the next picture, Jill. The next picture. I want to see here on the shot. 8-5 nations, Venice Thompson says, yes, that's
Yes.
correct. 8-5 nations
Amazing.
under the same roof. What about this moment here? What Bishop Renato was speaking about? Anyone knows?
Yeah, I know it's hard to guess, but you just
Yeah, by the photo.
say what you can. Just type
Right
what you
here,
can.
type here on the
What
shot.
you can remember.
What do you remember about this moment? I want to know if you are really, really, really attending our
Yeah, a good.
love
If you
school.
were a good student in the class, because this was a really.
I think this moment, G, go to the next picture. This one where there is a Mariana and Gustavo. You know which one? This one. Okay. That one I think is easy for them to guess. I know we have a little bit delay that we can see things on the shot.
It is hard to guess because
Yeah, but that
everybody is
particular
sitting.
moment, people were sitting down. What was Bishop talking about?
Well,
Everybody, anyone here knows?
he spoke so many things. I'm sure you can remember something. Yes.
I want to hear. We are just making this silence because I know there is a little bit of a delay. If you remembered what was spoke by this time. But we can share, Chris, to understand that in this particular moment the Bishop was speaking, I can tell how important the altar of the Finsbury Park was for him. When he made the decision, was upon that altar that he decided to change.
Was the challenge. He
to
did.
change.
He got the Bible, right?
He came there in the middle of the night.
Night.
Everything was dark at the rainbow, and he just felt there on the ground, and he make a vow with God. He spoke with God that he needed to change.
Yes.
And I think, Chris, it comes to a point that people, they need to recognize. Sometimes it's hard to look to yourself and find that you are the wrong, or you are in the wrong side. You are the person that's not doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Because we all, in general, we are all proud. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
We have our own ego. We don't want to let go. We want to win. It's like a competition.
Yeah.
I think one day we should record you and I playing ping pong. You know?
You
Do you know
good
ping
at
pong?
ping
Anyone
pong.
know ping pong or table tennis? It is basically what Bishop spoke about.
Yeah.
Everybody start to raise arguments. Oh, you did this, and the person is telling you what you are wrong, and you are preparing a list to just shoot back, let's say,
Yeah.
that particular way.
Yeah, actually, when it's this kind of thing happening in a couple, as Bishop was saying, instead of the other person listen what is being said,
Yeah.
the person is already thinking in the answer to give,
Yeah, it's like that ping
And
pong.
none of
Ping pong, and both.
none of them target the problem,
Yeah.
but they are targeting each other in a sense.
Yeah, and both of them lose.
Yeah, and in a
At
marriage
the
is like
end,
that.
both of them
Yeah,
ended up losing.
yes.
Let's do this, Chris. Let's do this tonight as we are here live. Egypt, hold on. I'm talking just with our operator. Let's display the poll there. Are you voting in the poll? Did you make your
Yes.
vote? Which pastor do you want to see this week?
Yeah.
With Bishop James in the Love Therapy. Bishop James and Mrs. Helena, they are going to be together with the tools. You're going to talk about the
Yeah,
tools.
hold on.
Yeah, I
hold
can't
about
say what
that.
it is.
Hold about that, because that is something we're gonna brief to them about the program tonight.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay. So we are going to see, look at the pool there. We have few pastors for you to vote. You can use the Vivox app, or you can just use the ID, or you can just scan the QR code,
Yes.
and you can just make your vote. We have now the pastors, Chris. Go read the list of the pastors and which branch are they.
Oh dear. It's
Let's go.
Pastor Philip Birao.
Mhm.
It's from Woolwich.
That's correct. Pastor Philip Birao from
Pastor
Woolwich.
Oliveira, it's in Bowring.
Boring. That's
Pastor
correct.
Eduardo is Bristol.
Bristol.
I always
Yes,
mess
you
with
got
the both
right.
name.
Yeah.
Pastor Joshua Catford.
Yeah.
Pastor
Catford.
Wagner,
Wagner.
Pastor Fagner, Peterborough,
Peterborough. Yeah.
and Pastor William.
Feitosa.
Pastor William Feitosa. Plasto,
Portuguese.
Plasto
yes.
Portuguese.
That's correct.
Pastor Josias.
Pastor Josias. Yeah.
Josias is Ipswich,
No. Manchester Portuguese.
Manchester Portuguese, and Pastor William Rocha, Kilburn.
Kilburn. Pastor Williams in Kilburn. You can vote now. We're going to display there available now. Vote. If you couldn't, just take a screenshot and
Yes, and then
vote.
after, in the end of the program,
Yeah,
also after, they can go and just
Exactly.
tap on the QR code and vote.
And in this way, and that's important to let you know, Wednesday we shall reveal who is going to be the pastor that will be with Bishop James in the Love Therapy this coming Thursday. Okay? So let's do this. Let's watch this video together, and we're going to be right back.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
Wow. When we see, Chris, those stories,
Yes.
we can't really understand what is happening.
Yes.
Because the couples in general, the society that we are talking about, they are completely all over the place, Chris.
Yes.
Addictions, betray, scams, life that people they live just random in this world, and they think that is love, Chris.
Yes, and what happened is, there, after so many years, comes to the surface the problem that was hidden since the beginning. Many times we see those couples, like we show the couples, known people, famous, just so we can talk about their mistakes in a sense.
Yep.
So we learn not to commit the same mistakes.
Not the same as they
Not
did.
the same as they did. So in a relationship, there are many things that what happens is, when we start to see relationships like this, we hear, I've done everything that I could in order to save my relationship.
Apparently.
And, exactly.
Apparently.
I've done everything. Did you?
Did you? Yeah.
You know, because there are things people understand very well, Rodrigo, that if someone is working, they understand that in their workplace they have to excel, to do things in a better way in order to get to a different level.
Exactly.
When they are studying, they understand that the more they study, better they're gonna get on that subject. But when it comes to the relationship,
they don't want to invest. They don't want to pay the price.
Exactly.
I think the idea, Chris, here tonight in our program is people, they want the benefits of being married.
yes,
Because being married is a lot of benefits. You know, the day that I met my wife and we decided to get married and be together, and it has been for a few years, almost 2 decades we are together. We believe, my wife and I, we believe in each other, not just for the benefits of marriage, by having someone by your side, someone that can understand you, someone that can help you. I'm very glad that God prepared my wife for me,
yes,
and she likewise. But the fact is, with it comes responsibility. You have to deny yourself. If you think about that, Chris, that's exactly what, because when Bishop Renato he spoke in the Love School Return, he made an analogy between your relationship with God and your relationship with each other.
yes,
And one thing is important to say, the Bible says that Jesus said, if you want to come after me, you have to do 3 things. First, you have to deny yourself,
yes,
take up your cross, and follow me.
yes, exactly.
So that's the secret. You cannot start a relationship and at the same time you don't want to deny yourself. You want to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
And
and
in fact, that's what people they do.
exactly. And
unfortunately.
in a relationship, there are steps to follow in order for that relationship works. And that's what we do here in the Love Talk Show. We share here some tips, but the love therapy seminars is here, and it's from the love therapy seminar that you can receive and learn the right to work on your relationship. Because you see that in the video, one person in that relationship, one of them between the couple, one of them do one thing wrong, and everything
it destroys everything. Exactly.
However, there is the other way, Rodrigo, which
What
is
it?
if among both of them, one take this step to invest in their relationship, to learn, to give the first step,
Yeah, the one who would decide to deny.
exactly, then will be the one
Yeah.
that will start to reap the benefits of what they've
Yeah.
been planting in their relationship.
You know, Chris, I was thinking here as you were saying,
Yes.
because that's another thing that Mrs. Christiani, she said in the Love School Returns. She said that when that situation happened and Bishop come to pray, she said that he
Exactly.
did not change
Yes.
initially. It took at least, he said, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. He was the same person. But she has decided to change, to do things
Exactly.
different.
Exactly.
And because of that, she could see a transformation. I mean, her marriage, and I think she spoke is about 34 years. Their marriage, 34 years, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, 34 years they have been together. We're going to prepare. We have 2 highlights from the last love therapy, just to see if you do remember how the love therapy was, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, this is not even
Yeah.
from the last.
It's not even from the last, it's
one.
the previous one. We're going to end our program with that tonight. But before we do so, we want to leave this message for you. Look at yourself. Don't look at your partner. if you are single, what are you doing?
To improve.
Are you, I will say it like this, are you as someone that just look for your own interest? Or are you someone that is willing to give? Someone that is willing to do things differently? I don't know. But the secret is there. Deny yourself. Do what needs to be done. AJ has even prepared artwork. Very nice. Can you display that, AJ? Look what it says there. For any marriage to be great, but both individuals must first be great on their own. That's another great point that was spoke about. Keep this message with you. Remember this, because that's how your love life will be a blessing. Okay? So we're going to leave for you those two highlights. And before we go, remember, when the program comes to an end, you can still vote, and you can still vote tomorrow. You can still vote just tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be live here tomorrow.
Yes.
My wife is going to be there in the Women's Night.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And once she finishes the Women's Night, I'm going to be here with her.
Yes.
In the Love Talk Show, and we're going to have our Q&A, and we have very interesting questions, and you're going to be answering here live. Okay? Have a wonderful night. Is there anything else you want to say, my love?
That's it. Everything was said.
So, well done. Put into practice. Remember, I don't know if you have anyone from the VYG here. I don't know. Maybe we do.
Yes, I think we do.
I don't know. Maybe take a little bit of while for them to write here on the chat. But those from VYG, will you be here in the next Generation Night video? Will you be here Friday? Bishop Junior was just with us now. Now in the service, it was a blessing. The night of the big dreams. Will you be there? Or will you be here?
I think they can't wait for that moment. They are counting the days.
Let's see about that. Have a wonderful night. May God bless all of you. And we'll see you tomorrow in our Love Talk Show.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
When I live by this word, I am not afraid of time. I'm not afraid of what I've been through, what I've heard. I'm not afraid of threats. You are in an abusive relationship and the person says, if you leave me, you will never be with anybody. When we build our life on these promises, then we stop being afraid, because everything else is temporary. If I try to overcome my insecurities by changing myself, it's a problem, because tomorrow, no matter what you do to your body will change. Gravity takes hold, we change, we have wrinkles, this happens, that it's going to change. But if I build my marriage, my future, my relationship with someone, with God, based on this is a rock.
You built your life on the rock, which is you have a relationship with God. Your life is in His hands, so you're not insecure about things. If, for example, the person you are with keeps threatening you, saying, "Oh, I'm going to leave you," or whatever, you're not afraid. To the point that if that person is not the reason why you are alive, even though you really like the person. I mean, when you have a relationship with God like that, when you are really, your life is built on the rock, nothing will shake you. So you are not afraid. You don't become possessive. Oh, is he cheating? Is she cheating? Where is he? Where is she? Is he gonna die? Is he gonna leave? This kind of thing that usually people they fear to lose, because you know that you're gonna be okay. God is with you, and He will help you rebuild whatever needs to be built. So you are not a slave of fear, because fear is what makes you act in a certain way. Self-sabotage. What was going to be good ended up not good because of your fear. Even the way you speak. How many people go on a first date and it's as if someone is out to get them, and nobody is out to get them. It's a genuine person who wants to get to know you. but you have that insecurity. No, is it really here for the right reasons, or is he, let me see. And then you are rude. You see what I mean? Fear makes you act in an irrational way and miss out on opportunities.
You want different results in your love relationship, but what are you doing differently to get that? Give yourself a chance to change the direction of your love life. Join us tonight on the Love Talk Show at 10 p.m. only on Liberty Radio.